Standing water around your house could cost you thousands of dollars in home repairs. Here's why it's a problem and how you can fix it. If you don't have proper drainage around your home, that standing water, it can cause your foundation to sink, causing huge cracks in your home and thousands of dollars of foundation repairs. Even worse, in severe weather, when you have lots and lots of rain at the same time, sometimes that water could even back up and ingress inside of your house, causing flooding and even more costly repairs. The good news is drainage isn't really that hard. There's a few principles that you can use to learn what's the best course of action to keep water away from the foundation of your home. So let's go to class. Drainage 101. The number one rule about drainage is water always runs downhill. And once you figure that out, the rest is pretty easy because it's a hard and fast rule that it never breaks. Now, once you know that, there are three tools that we use to fix drainage, and they're listed right here: gutters, drains, and grading. So let's take a look at house number one. This is a very common scenario I see. You get a house that has your front door here, you've got a nice flower bed here, but all the rainwater from this house ends up pouring into this flower bed, and you'll get standing water in your flower bed because this water doesn't have a method of escape since it's blocked in by this pathway and the edging for the flower bed. So this could be a very good case for number one here, which would be gutters, because if you used gutters properly here, you could divert all this water from the roof down this way and put a downspout here that kicks this water away from your home instead of letting it all fall into the flower beds. Another option would be to put some type of drain here that gets this water under the sidewalk and downhill. Okay, so let's imagine that you've kicked this water from the roof over here, but maybe the surrounding soil is just a little bit higher over here, and so you now are getting water backing up on this side of your house. This is where grading comes in. So grading involves changing the level of the surrounding soil. So in this case, you've got a little bit of a hill here. Once again, the water wants to run downhill, so water's trying to go this way. So if you come in here and actually take this soil level down and lower it, naturally the water is going to flow down the hill and away from your home. Now let's talk about this home over here that's actually built on the side of a hill. So obviously you're going to get some rainwater that comes off the roof and drops down here. And putting gutters would help alleviate some of that rainwater. However, you're also getting rainwater falling on this hill that's traveling down and accumulating here by the house. This is a very bad situation. You do not want to have all of this water running straight towards your house. Gutters will alleviate some, but we still have this issue where you're getting lots and lots of water coming to this side of the house that we need to somehow get to the downhill side of the house, which is over here. Now, this is a perfect example of a place where a drain is going to be your best solution. Now, drains don't have to be a fancy French drain. It could be something as simple as an above ground drain or a ditch. But all drains have the same principle in that they are capturing water and channeling it to a downhill place. So if you did put a French drain in underground here, that's capturing that water, you can then pipe it over here where it's downhill and that water is going to come out safely away from your house. This can also be done with grading, where you are just creating somewhat of a ditch or a swale for the water to run down. And it's just a great way to move that water to a safer place that's downhill. These different methodologies all have their own benefits and costs associated with them. Gutters can be quite expensive, but so can grading and French drains. But there are a lot of resources online about how to install these things yourself if you are a DIY type of person. The main takeaway here is I did not want you to get overwhelmed by the potential of having pooling water near your house, because once you know these principles, it's something that can be solved fairly easily.